What is going on, everybody? So today we're going to go over some fragrances from a company called Maher Olfactive, and I ended up reaching out to this company and found out that they were actually like local to my area, maybe about 15-20 minutes away from me. And I ended up reaching out to him and he agreed to send out some products for me to check out and review. Very lovely packaging here. Everything came in sort of like this tin, this square sort of tin casing here. Has a very nice presentation here, and it came with 7 scents. The first of these fragrances is called Crystal Moon. So I have everything sprayed here on these test strips. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out here. This one has a sweet, juicy, almost a grape kind of a vibe to it. Somewhat sparkly, musky, like a nice deep floral richness to it as well. I can tell right off the bat that these are extremely well blended and that the ingredients used for these are not completely traditional things that you will see in most of the popular or mainstream fragrances. I can tell that the blending is just done purposefully. This smells amazing. There's like this grape or berry fig-like sweetness to this that is really alluring. Very good, fresh, but it's not a freshie at all. It's more so like an airy, sweet, slightly sparkly grape or berry or fig like sweetness. Has a little bit of musk and some really deep and rich floral vibes to it. Very nice. And that was Crystal Moon. Next up is Nifatiti. This one has like a musky, tangy sort of a vibe to it. This one smells a bit more industrial, a bit more woody. Like it's like a tangy, woody, slightly bright, airy, slight industrial sort of a feel and vibe to this one. Smells like there's like a really high pitched wood, maybe a cedar, an atlas or something like that. It's like there's like a really high pitched, really industrial smelling, tangy, sort of sparkly, airy wood fragrance. It's really nice though, really pleasant, and has like a slight freshness to it, maybe some bergamot going on, but not too bad. Next up, Hermes Forest. Now this one is very pleasant. It is very juicy, alluring, very fruity, bright, inviting, very energetic and uplifting. I like these sparkling, fresh vibe that most of these have. They have their own ingredients and their own notes going on, but there's like this sparkly, fresh brightness that most of them tend to have. And this one has it as well. This one is just a little more fruitier, I'm perceiving it to be a little more fruitier, a little more juicier, bright, sparkly, airy, and that's kind of like the theme that I'm getting from most of these, even though they have their own distinct characteristics. It's so refreshing smelling this one. That one is Hermes Forest. Next one, Temporubato. This one is woody, spicy, just a very hint of sweetness to it as well. It's like there might be some leather or something out of here, but I could be wrong. Kind of has like a green sort of vibe, just slightly. It's not bad. Like I said, I get like a leathery, woody, slightly green kind of vibe. Not bad. And that one is Temporubato. Now this one I'm not really a fan of. This one has like this really sweet but dank, tangy sort of stench to it. I'm not really able to make out exactly what it's doing and what it is just yet. But it's something in here that is just really got this rubbery, tangy sweetness to it. Something comes off like a leathery chocolate or cacao or something like that. It kind of gives me that vibe. Like something's in here and it's together. On skin, it may do something totally different, but on strip, I'm not a big fan of this one. This one is just a little odd to me. It smells like a really bitter chocolate or coffee, and either like leather or like some sort of wood or something. It's different, and it's not super unpleasant. It's just not something that I would reach for myself. Has this bitterness, has like a little bit of a sweetness that comes in, slightly airy, kind of got like a woody or a leathery vibe to it. It's different, and this may smell amazing on someone. I don't think this will be something that I would reach for that often. Okay, as I've sitting and I've let this sit for a little bit longer, it doesn't smell bad. I want to try this on and try it and see how it'll work on skin a little later, and see how other people may perceive this on me as well. Um, as it's sitting and starting to smooth out a little bit more, it transitions from being so raunchy to more of a smooth and creamy sort of chocolate vibe. This could be a combination of vetiver and patchouli and some woods and musk coming together to create this sort of vibe. Um, and it's slightly fresh, like there may be a hint of mint in there, but I could be off with that. It could just be a different floral that provides like a nice airy freshness to it. This is different. It's the most interesting I can say. Just seeing how it unfolds and how it settles. It's very interesting. So this is something I will definitely check out later on. I just know right now I'm a little off put by it, but I'd be willing to give this one a chance. And that one is Treachery. Next up, Centro. I can always appreciate a fragrance like this. This one is like a woody, but like a rich, woody, musky, rich, woody, musky, fall, deep, sensual type of scent. And I can always get behind something like this. Very pleasant to the nose, very strong and bold, but it's not overpowering to where it becomes unpleasant. Everything is just well done, well balanced, or I can say it's perfectly misbalanced or imbalanced, where something seems a little more lopsided in this area, but it's done in the right way. Very well blended, very well mixed, and just smells amazing. I can just imagine how this will work on my skin in the fall, or if I spray one of my favorite scarves with it. That's gonna do really well. And that is Centro. This one is a really fresh, kind of a tart sort of fragrance. This is probably one of the freshest ones that I smelled. I feel like it got like a little bit of a citrus, but maybe like a citrus rind almost, like a really tart citrus. Very pleasant, super fresh. Like I said, it's one of the cleaner and freshest ones out of all of these. This will probably work tremendously in the summer. A fresh white t-shirt, you guys already know I love a scent that could accommodate a white t-shirt very easily in the summer daytime, and I can see this working at night as well. It's very pleasant, it's slightly mysterious. Has like this deeper sensual sort of vibe, but it doesn't take you into like colder climate. It reminds me of something deep and sensual on a summer night or a summer evening, or the sun is setting and it's not really super hot anymore. Perfect sort of just like nice mild weather. Like that's what this reminds me of. This is super pleasant. Like I said, got that fresh and that tartness going on. Slight musky, airy, kind of clean and fresh. This is probably the freshest one that I've smelled, and it's super pleasant. And that is it for Maher Olfactive, this discovery set that he sent. I am very well pleased that I was sent this to check out and review. All of these smell pretty good so far. Very well blended. You can tell it was just masterfully done, and this time and attention to detail was taken into account when creating these fragrances. I will drop the link in the description where you can check out this company for yourself. They are based out of St. Louis, and that was super cool to see that, you know, it's only a few minutes away from where I'm at actually. And so getting access to these is going to be super easy. And that is it for this video, you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon. Peace.
Was up and down the highway trying to do it my way. To put a circle in the square, I tried to move it sideways. I do not wanna do it my way, tone to do it your way. I do not wanna do it my way, tone to do it your way. Since your first album drop, you done got some fame up. So she in my line, she say, boy, you done changed up. It ain't that I changed, it's that I done stepped my game up. What's the point of living right if we do?